Hi. So this is the start of my first festival weekend vloggy vlog. We are doing Revolve Festival and Coachella, so I'm really excited for that. I've never gone, and I remember telling myself when I was 19, I was watching Frank Ocean's set. This is gonna age me, but I was watching Frank Ocean's set from my dorm room, and I was like, oh my god, one day I'm gonna go. Like 8 years later, it is time. So Dylan and I, we're going to actually extend our trip. So we are going to be in the desert for the weekend, flying right to LA, grabbing our car and going right there. And then we're going to get ready really quick and see Harry Styles that night. And then the next day, we're going to spend the day at Revolve Festival and a few other fun things. And then at night, I think Billie Eilish is performing. So we'll make it to the festival at some point. And it was just so meant to be because we weren't even going to, we were honestly just going to do Revolve Festival and the parties. One of my best friends from undergrad just so happens to be going to Coachella this year, and it's like so incredibly random. Like I didn't even know like she was going until I put it on my stories. And she's a doctor, okay? She's a very busy lady. There's not a lot of opportunities that we'd be able to be in the same place outside of Toronto together, so it just made sense. I was like, you know what? She had friends that were selling tickets, and I was like, Dill, we're gonna do it. Our wristbands and everything. I think we're just gonna travel with them, but I'm putting together my outfits now. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm freaking gonna wear. I have a few ideas. Obviously, Revolve sent over some amazing stuff that I could wear to both Revolve Festival and Coachella, so I'm really excited about that. I really wanted to make some belly chains, so I took my grandma's beads. She used to bead a long time ago, and I'm putting together belly chains. The flights were so expensive, it made sense to make the most of it and actually fly somewhere else after. So we're gonna go to one of my favorite places in the world. If you've been following me for a while, you'll probably know where it is. We're gonna be somewhere else for the week, which I'm really excited about. So definitely follow along my TikTok and my stories, but I'm going to try to post on here as well as much as I can. I made actually a few pieces of jewelry and I'm excited to wear them, so I'll show you guys soon.
It's hard though because your hair's blown out now, but your hair's not gonna look like that. But I like the bag. I think bag over earrings. They were like a little extra, but like extra in a good way. Like you need a little bit of like a little ridiculous, but like I feel like it's like a good ridiculous. I like it, but I don't know if it's Coachella.
I'm gonna put in one left of hair, so we have to
Maybe you need like a belly chain.
on top.
Yeah, maybe. Like you know what I mean? It's like you just need like one little thing, but like it's like very understated, but like I'm into it.
Okay, let's try. I have my homemade earrings. This, yeah.
Yeah, this bag is not the right bag. It makes it look too like Miami mom.
Yeah.
New Jersey mom.
This is like not. This doesn't
No.
work. Which one's
Makes
this?
sense.
I know. I was like, I kind of like this, but it's just predictable.
Oh my god, it's so fun though. It's a little predictable.
I don't think Amara would do these shoes.
No, she might. She actually, I think she might do a sneaker. But like I do, because it like kind of goes with that in like a fun way.
So you think we should just do a black bag?
That's kind of, I like that. Do you like that?
Yeah, I do actually.
I don't
I don't know about the pink shoe. Cause I like this idea, but like I don't know if it's the execution maybe really.
I kind of like them actually.
Really?
I think like, bro, you heard me. I said now.
I think this
Watch this. Everyone's like horrible styling.
everyone's gonna be like, ew.
Yeah, I think I like that.
But also maybe that's what it
Yeah, I think I like that. All I think is would I do this in real life? If the answer is yes, then the answer is no for Revolve. I really want to use this bag.
I really like it. It's actually not bad.
I know, and I know it's the vibe right now, but for some reason I just don't love it.
What?
Like, I love the bag, but I don't know if I love this outfit. I do like it, though. You know what it is? It's the shape of the bag, because I like the strap. Like, when you put the strap up, I think that looks cool. But then when you see the whole shape of the bag, I'm like, it's a little big. No, like, when it's just hanging on your side, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, I think that's cute.
And that's probably the look.
But you know what I mean? It's like something, I mean, it might look different if you have stuff in it, so. Like, you can do little hoops or something,
Yeah.
but if you're gonna do the pearls, no. Because then I will be all over
We
my
either need,
hair.
yeah, we need a cuff or an anklet.
I really hope that steamer is gonna work.
Hope so too. Do you need a microphone?
No. So, this is what we're wearing at Harry Styles. So I'm gonna try to put this in a little carry-on.
I think it's in here, right?
No, it's actually over there. So I'm gonna label, this looks crazy, but basically Sid and I put together some looks, and I am going to Ziploc baggie all of them. I never pack like this, but I feel like I just want everything really organized. I took pictures of all my outfits, so that way I know exactly what outfit needs to go with what. It's just organized. So I'm like, okay, where's Revolve Festival Day 2? It's gonna be here. This is such a cute little set. I'm obsessed. I'm so excited to wear this. This is Harry Styles. I'm gonna pack some extras, but I just want my, like, the stuff I know goes together to be like in one outfit. It's just gonna be a long day. So we are packed. Are we?
Not yet. No, almost.
Working on it over here, tidying up the stuff, watching TV. We also got 2 really fun home things. The first one's actually under here, which happens to be, oh, you can't even see it. See that blue light? That is our Eufy. I'm gonna insert some B-roll here because it's amazing. It was gifted, so thank you so much, Eufy. And since we're gonna be away for a little bit of time, it's so nice knowing that we can vacuum our house and we don't even have to be here. And I actually spill all this like glitter and confetti on the ground, and it's actually great because I don't even have to worry about vacuuming it before we leave for our trip. Because we can just vacuum it up when we're away. It's also really good if you have pets. You guys know we have Toledo, so that works out really well for us. This is becoming a mini home haul, but the next thing we got is our Place pot. I'm so excited for this and to try out the pot because we have the pan. It's our go-to. You guys can see we have the Our Place pan. I'll insert a better photo of it. It's like non-stick but safe. It's non-stick but safe, and it can cook like a bajillion things. So now between the two, which you can actually get a deal on the Our Place pot and the Our Place pan together, I think it's a little bit less expensive. But we actually got this one in the color Steam, which is really, really pretty. It's more like a neutral beigey color. I'm excited to come back and actually try it out and use it, but judging from how the Our Place Always pan works, I have a pretty good idea of what it's gonna be like. We're just gonna watch some TV, hang out with Toledo. It's our last night this time. We'll also look at my nails. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my nails really, really quick actually. I went for like this, I call it like an aura vibe. So every nail is like a different kind of more like watercolor, multicolor. And I like this because it's neutral, but at the same time, it's not like I'm committed to a certain color story when we get dressed there, because we've been putting together looks and they're all kind of a little bit different. So yeah, and then today, and then I'm also doing clip-ins in my hair. The plan is to wear the thickest stuff on the plane, and then we're actually also going to put on our wristbands tonight. Are ready for our first Coachella weekend ever. Probably our only Coachella. Honestly, I don't know if we'll ever go back. Depending on we'll see how this weekend goes, honestly. Because you guys know, this isn't really like something, we don't really do music festivals or anything, so this is gonna be very interesting. Last time Dylan and I went to a music festival was OVO Fest in like 2013 maybe.
It's been a minute, bro.
It's been a while. That's like 9 years ago. And now we're engaged. That has nothing to do with anything.
Wow. Our first time to a music festival
As an engaged couple. I was also thinking of calling this whole thing Rachella. Let me know what you think.
Spring.
can really see. So pretty outside. It's hot already. I feel it coming in. Okay, to be fair, I slept like 3 hours on the plane, so it kind of makes sense for me. For you, I'm not sure. I actually tried a Celsius for the first time, and I think it probably helped because I don't have any other explanation. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how good my hair looks. Oh my gosh. Gosh, my sister got me these little clips and we're adding them all over. But everyone, this is the outfit. Yesterday was so much fun, but super busy. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my day once I get eyebrows on. Do you ever after a huge concert in your city, you go on your Instagram stories and all it is and all your stories are just shitty concert videos? Obviously I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but I just feel like Coachella can easily become that on YouTube. It's not the same unless you were there, obviously. So I have I'll have B-roll and stuff of going there and back, but honestly guys, that is all of the YouTube footage I pretty much got, and obviously I'll put a little bit in between. But I want to kind of explain to you guys our experience at Coachella and Revolve Festival. In full transparency, when you are working with when you're working with a brand, most brands are not affiliated with Coachella itself, so you can't actually say Coachella in these videos or these contents. So that's why you see a lot of influencers say the term festival. I'm actually working with a brand on a festival related video that is all about everything I wore. I'm gonna have all the links there and everything so you guys can really see all my outfits. So that one is going to be up after this and you guys can see all of my clothes and stuff like that there. Let's start with day one. Day one, we got there super late. We managed to catch the end of Harry Styles, as you guys saw. It was really fun. One thing that a lot of people, I'm sure you guys have heard, but we knew going into it that since we were staying in Palm Springs, it was going to be about a 40-minute drive to Coachella Valley. We knew that, but just so you guys know, Palm Springs is nowhere near Coachella. I decided to do Palm Springs because I did want somewhere a little bit quieter. I did want somewhere with better Wi-Fi and better cell service, because the thing is, if you stay right in Indio, a lot of the places the service is really shoddy, because the closer you are to the festival, the likelier your Wi-Fi and stuff isn't going to work. Which leads me to my next big hot tip. That your cell service is going to be really shoddy all day. So if you're going to meet up with people, definitely come up with a plan. Honestly, the whole thing was so chaotic for us that there were so many people I really wanted to meet up with, in real life, that we were kind of internet friends with, but it just didn't work out, unfortunately. So we really just stuck with one friend I had from high school that was going, and then also we were really lucky to meet up with Jill and all of their friends. So I met their whole crew, and they were all super nice, and we spent a lot of time at Revolve Festival with them. So that was really fun. But if you were planning to meet up with tons and tons of people, it's just honestly not super realistic, especially because especially if you are an influencer or you're planning to meet up with people or marketing or whatever, it's really hard because everyone else is kind of working, if that makes sense. So it's just really difficult to meet up. Third thing, so we get to Revolve Festival, and I know there's been just a lot of controversy over this whole thing. The first day, I'm sure you guys seen all the TikToks and stuff, so I don't even need to go there. Luckily, Dylan and I were safe. We got on the bus, we made it that day. We did not stay with Hotel Revolve, so again, I can't speak to that experience. The one thing I must say, that day, it was so dusty because there was a windstorm, so that's just something that you may have to think of and stuff while you're there. And obviously it's super hot, but it is a desert. Full transparency, I did have some obligations while I was there, so I was really just focused on meeting people, having a good time. I didn't have like tons of expectations being at Revolve Festival. Honestly, I just wanted to have fun. Dylan and I went on the swing set thing, and that was really fun. I wore a really cute dress. It was good. If I had done all of this prior, we probably would have gotten in Palm Springs the night before, just so we had time to catch up and rest, because by the time I got to Revolve Festival, if you think about it, Toronto's 3 hours ahead, so we just never really caught up on that time. I know it's such a small like time difference, if that makes sense, but it made a huge difference in how our energy levels were the whole weekend. And I personally don't really drink that much, or like I have like one coffee in the morning and that's it at this point right now. So I wasn't super caffeinated, I wasn't really drinking, so I'll just really focus on staying hydrated, and there was a lot of water there. Obviously with Revolve, it is a place that you are shooting content and you're meeting other influencers, and I think if you set your expectation at just that, you're gonna have a lot of fun. I actually contacted my Revolve contact the next day asking if there was any possibility we can like Uber to the event, but they actually straightened out and really organized things the next day, so it was a very seamless experience getting there the next day. I don't know, it was a really big event. It was really like, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I'm just glad that we got there safely. So by the time we got to go and see Flume and Disclosure at night at Coachella, we were so tired. We only really stayed for their sets and then we left. I did not see Billie Eilish because I was just so winded just from the whole day, but I did have a lot of fun, and I don't entirely regret missing the headliner because we had such a good time at all of the events. Let me let you guys in on a little secret. I think a lot of people are like just curious about how you even get invited to outside Coachella events, which you absolutely do not need to do these events to have fun. The festival in and of itself is a huge fun like chill party basically the whole day. Obviously you're in the heat, there's not a lot of shaded areas, so you do have to prepare for that. The way you get invited to these parties basically is if you like know people in PR and marketing, and they either may reach out to you or you may reach out to them saying you're traveling that weekend or whatnot, and then they can give you different opportunities to go to certain parties and certain events. Because Dylan and I, we've met so many people over the years who are based in LA or happen to be going to the festival, we found it really important to kind of put names to faces and actually meet people in real life, because obviously over the last 2 years we weren't able to network a lot or like meet people in this industry. It was really fun actually like meeting people in person and like having that experience again. And as a content creator, that was really valuable to me, which is pretty much the whole reason why we went, other than the fact that I did have like friends who were going. I was saying this the whole time that this was probably the only Coachella that I'll ever do, but I feel like I've changed my mind since then because we had seriously so much fun. We saw Doja Cat, and then we left that night to catch our flight in LAX at 7 a.m. to get to Hawaii, which is where we are now, and it's been really fun here. Okay, sorry guys, the camera died, so different angle, but I asked you guys quickly to ask some questions quickly here on Coachella about Coachella and the festival, so I'm going to answer those. First one is, what is the worst part / least fave part of Coachella? Best part honestly is just seeing all the artists that you've been like dreaming about seeing over at least the last 2 years for us, because we haven't been able to go to any concerts. And the worst part is, I know everyone says this, but it's definitely the Uber situation and getting back home. All of the Ubers and Lyfts are really jacked up in price. Like a 7-minute Uber for us was still like $30 US. You just really have to allot for that, because even if you like walk further or just wait longer, you may not, you're like, it's still gonna be the same price. Like we tried everything, and that's just, you just have to kind of accept it is what it is. It's definitely not a walkable place. I mean, unless you literally stay right beside the festival, but then again, that also has its cons, because I know a lot of people weren't able to cash Wi-Fi or service if you stayed super close to the festival. So yeah, you're close, but if you have to have access to Wi-Fi and cell phone service, that may not also be ideal. Next thing was, how did Dylan like it? Dylan had the best time. We honestly had the best time. Like, we had so much fun. I know like there were so many TikToks saying that people didn't have fun, but that just simply isn't our truth. We had like the best time ever. Same question, like how was the crowd? Was it as boring as the videos that went around? Like, no. I personally wasn't ever bored, and maybe it was just like me in combination of like traveling, so that was really exciting, like meeting people, spotting a celebrity here and there. There was just like so much going on, and I personally had a really fun time. And then why do we decide to go to Hawaii after was a huge question. And really the main reason was, first thing, it was inexpensive to fly from LA to Hawaii, and we knew we didn't want to just do the weekend and fly back. So the options really what for us was, do we do a week in Hawaii or do we do a week in LA? And we ultimately chose Hawaii because we just love it here. I guess it's just like a good marker, the fact that I just don't have a lot of footage in general, and I was filming in vertical like the entire time because I was so focused on like stories and TikTok, and I don't know how you guys manage all these platforms for those of you who do. But let's prioritize YouTube from now on going forward for the rest of this trip. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye.